Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my presentation. First of all, let me thank you all for coming here today. Let me introduce myself. I'm Mirna from Tidal University in Magelang. In my presentation, I would like to report on merchandise is important, especially in K-pop music. Today's topic is particular interest to those of you who like K-pop and want to get into the K-pop business. Today, I'd like to give you an overview of merchandise is important in K-pop industry. I'll start off by merchandise is very important for musicians, groups, and bands. Then I'll move on to K-pop music company search in 2018. After that, I'll be looking at trademark application by product type in K-pop industry. This should only last 20 minutes. I can email the PowerPoint presentation to anybody who wants it. In the world of music, apart from the works and songs of a musician or band, merchandise is also very important to support the continuity of their musical journey. Likewise with the K-pop music industry, which makes merchandise as important as music itself. From lightstick to fish sticks, the variety of brand goods has been seen K-pop fans spend hundreds, if not thousands of dollars a year to support their favorite group. Billboard tries to raise a phenomenon among music fans of K-pop groups. For example, at a festival that took place in the United States, a $60 magenta lamp sold the name of a K-pop group, but they weren't the only ones on display. There were Super M, EXO, SHINee, NCT127, and YV, and many in the audience watched the show with Bluetooth-enabled light sticks that also represent each group. Some materials hold 2 or more lamps. Next, K-pop merchandise is so dramatic that a home married a 28-year-old SHINee fan from South Carolina. You buy an album and it's almost like a gift bag. The official album release is just a gateway to a huge market for becoming tied to the brand of K-pop groups. Alongside fan likes, group posters, and more conventional concert posters, including tea, beer, soju, chocolate, stuffed animals, smartphones, shoes, neck pillows, moisturizing, face masks, and even food. For example, the pop duo TVXQ and boyband SHINee are each supported by a stick. Fans buy products to demonstrate their loyalty and, in the process, feed a billion-dollar industry. But for K-pop fans with limited incomes, the costs involved in buying such merchandise are even too great for their income. On this slide, we can see trademark application by company for K-pop music, merchandise, and other so-called idol goods. Total application. In number 1 is SM Entertainment, and then Big Hit Entertainment, others FNC Entertainment, Jellyfish Entertainment, YG Entertainment, and JYP Entertainment. So the most uh, the more the most popular is SM Entertainment. The size and success of the K-pop merchant market can be separated from the sales force of physical music, CDs and vinyl albums in South Korea. At a time when streaming has become the dominant platform for music consumption globally, now the sixth largest music market in the world, with 3.1 percent 3.1% of global sales. South Korea saw a 29% increase in revenue from physical sales in 2018, more than any other market, even as the world's overall physical revenue declined by 10%. According to Global Music Industry Organization IFPI, according to David Price, Director of Insight at IFPI, our impression from talking to people in Korea is that it's a natural increase in demand for physical products. People want to buy CDs from the ability to own them and listen to their music. South Korean music sales are dominated by K-pop. Overall, South Korean music sales, which are dominated by K-pop, reached nearly $5.5 billion in 2018, or 6.49 trillion South Korean won, up 11.9% from a year earlier, according to the Korea Creative Content Agency. As the global K-pop audience grows in size and maturity, with acting careers and popularity lasting longer than ever before, the market for K-pop merchandise has grown and thrived with it. Trademark applications in Korea filed by all major labels have risen 71% since 2015, cumulatively reaching 656 last year. According to the Korea Intellectual Property Office, or KIPO, SM Entertainment has accounted for 48% of the 4,794 trademark applications filed over the past 20 years. The KIPO data notes that K-pop companies' trademark applications, which used to focus mostly on music and entertainment-related business, have diversified to include cosmetics, clothing, accessories, stationery, and food products. Okay, in this slide is trademark application by product type. And number one is music video. Is 659. And then clothing, entertainment tie-ins, sports tie-ins, stationery, cosmetic, leather, advertisement, accessories, food, household goods, beverage, textile, furniture, clothing, decoration. This merchandising effort has significantly added to the bottom line of the trio of publicly listed K-pop companies known as the Big Three: SM Entertainment, JYP Entertainment, and YG Entertainment. Approximately 25% of SM's 2018 revenue of 500 $516 million come from such reports as other, which included merchandise, fan paying, clubs, travel, food and drink, and subscription service. In the same year, wages, goods and products category accounts for 14% of its total revenue of $241 million, according to the 2018 Investor Relations Report, while GYP's merchandise sales made up 10% to 15% of its overall $20 million revenue. $105 million, according to company representatives. When you usually buy CDs, it assumes you are buying a plastic disc that happens to have a booklet on it, said Bernie Cho, who had the FSB Collective, a Korean music export agency. In Korea, with a lot of big releases, it's almost the opposite. You buy a complicated book that just happens to have a CD on it. Thank you. If you have any questions, feel free to interrupt me at any time. Anyone have uh, any question? No? Okay, so if there are no further questions, I guess I have to finish my presentation. Thank you very much. See you next time.